Arron Banks loses Russia libel case against Carole Cadwalladr. Brexit campaigner Arron Banks has lost his libel case against investigative journalist Carole Cadwalladr. Mr. Banks, the founder of the pro-Brexit campaign group Leave.eu, sued Ms. Cadwalladr for defamation over two instances in 2019, one in a TED Talk video and another in a tweet. Mr. Banks claimed he was defamed after comments Ms. Cadwalladr made about his relationship with the Russian state. The judgment from the High Court follows a 5-day hearing in January. The case, which has been going on for nearly 3 years, centered on comments Ms. Cadwalladr made in a TED Talk which has been viewed by more than 5 million people since it was first broadcast online in April 2019. In the talk, she said, "And I am not even going to get into the lies that Arron Banks has told about his covert relationship with the Russian government." According to the judgment from Mrs. Justice Stein. The single meaning of Ms. Cadwalladr's words was that, on more than one occasion Mr. Banks told untruths about a secret relationship he had with the Russian government in relation to acceptance of foreign funding of electoral campaigns in breach of the law on such funding. Ms. Cadwalladr said she did not intend to make that allegation and accepts it was untrue. After initially putting forward a truth defense, when the single meaning was determined, Ms. Cadwalladr withdrew that defense. She then used a public interest defense to justify her statements, and Ms. Cadwalladr established that her belief that publishing the TED Talk was in the public interest was reasonable. "I accept the TED Talk was political expression of high importance and great public interest, in the strictest sense, not only in this country but worldwide," said Mrs. Justice Stein. The tweet, which Mr. Banks also complained about, had not caused serious harm to his reputation. The judge said if she had found the tweet had caused serious harm to Mr. Banks' reputation, she would have concluded Ms. Cadwalladr's belief that the tweet was in the public interest was also reasonable. A public interest defense allows a defendant to justify themselves based on the reason that the information was in the public interest. "I am so profoundly grateful and relieved," said Ms. Cadwalladr, who first reported the Cambridge Analytica data scandal where harvested data was used during elections. Writing on Twitter after the judgment, she thanked her legal team and the 29,000 people who contributed to her legal defense fund, saying, "I literally couldn't have done it without you." It hasn't sunk in yet, the freelance journalist who writes for The Observer added. She said the last 3 years had been extraordinarily difficult and hopes no other journalists have to go through this crushing, debilitating, all-consuming experience. Mr. Banks congratulated the investigative journalist on winning, but said he would likely appeal against the court judgment. "It leaves open for the journalist the excuse that she thought what she said was correct even though she had no facts," he posted on Twitter. During the trial, Ms. Cadwalladr's legal team said the case should be of concern to anyone who values freedom of speech in this country.